phoenix was unfortunately caught in an iron net. The man planned to take it back as a gift for the king. The poor phoenix begged the man to set it free. Then it shed a scalding hot tear. The man felt pity seeing the phoenix's sorrowful state. He immediately undid the heavy iron net. The freed phoenix was like being reborn from the ashes. It gave the man a grateful look, then soared into the clouds with its massive wings to repay the man's kindness. The phoenix left behind a precious feather. It could protect the man from harm in times of danger. However, since Afanti failed to capture the phoenix, he was arrested by the king. Afanti intended to show the feather as proof, but unexpectedly, the feather had lost its luster. This made everyone burst into laughter. The king believed Afanti had made a fool of him, so he ordered Afanti's execution. Just as the executioner raised his axe, the feather suddenly burst into flames. People looked up and discovered that the phoenix had sensed Afanti was in danger and arrived just in time. Then the phoenix descended above the town. Its warm light instantly enveloped the entire town. Only then did people believe Afanti hadn't lied and hailed him as a hero. The king had no choice but to publicly reward Afanti, but secretly harbored hatred in his heart. Soon after, the king issued an order, commanding Afanti to climb the snowy peak to awaken the ice princess and bring her back to become queen. The journey was treacherous. The king was certain Afanti would perish along the way, but he didn't know Afanti had a magical donkey to help him. Soon they reached the mountain peak, but a frozen gate blocked their path. Just when Afanti was at his wit's end, the feather began to burn again, then flew straight into the ice gate. The thick ice gate instantly melted into water. The short-legged donkey was washed away, finally freezing into an ice block stuck on the cliff. Afanti carefully entered the ice palace. At last, he saw the legendary ice princess. The feather then awakened the princess from her slumber. But when the princess learned of the king's age, she firmly declared she'd rather die than marry him, then pulled Afanti and jumped off the towering cliff. Fortunately, the donkey flew to their rescue just in time and successfully saved them. Afanti successfully brought the princess back to the palace, but the princess refused to marry the king, citing the absence of her grandmother's ocean heart ring as her reason. Upon learning the ring had been swallowed by a giant whale, the king immediately summoned Afanti. Clearly, the task of retrieving the ring fell on Afanti again. Afanti rode his donkey flying over the vast ocean, but accidentally got knocked down by a flock of seagulls. When the donkey rescued Afanti again, they discovered a huge whale ahead, firmly chained to the surface of the sea.